Hello, we're live. Welcome everyone. It's time for some Wood Elf fun. New test server thing just dropped a little while ago for Soul, and a brand new hero, the Treeant Elder, has been released. There's also a couple of heroes for other races. There is the Lizardman Frog hero, and I can show you, can't I? There's the Ancient Toad. This guy gets the ability to recover all of his spells once per game, which is insanely powerful, especially in campaign. Like, wow, that's crazy. And then we've got the Ratkin Infiltrator as well, little ninja guy. So I really wanted to check out Deepwood because I haven't played too much of them. Here they are. So we're gonna try this one first, and then I think I'll probably go for Ancient Toad after this run. Cool. Let's get in there. Okay, we're definitely starting out with chariots. Eagles are quite good, but I think chariots are better. Give me quad chariots here. Quad chariots is a crazy start. Hello to the couple of homies in chat. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Let's go triple battle into elite fight, or I don't know actually. Hang on, let me have a quick look at this. Let's see what we got going on. Everything comes to a head here, and then we can choose. So like it really just depends on which route that we want to take here. Both routes only have one elite fight. This one has a tent, and I'm actually not a big fan of tents mid-game. So I think I'm going to take the other route. And we'll go top, I guess, here. Okay, so that's interesting. He doesn't get a retinue, but he does get spells. What is this? For one turn, reduce move speed to 0, reroll failed damage saves, and discipline tests activate once per battle. Wow, that's incredibly powerful. Ignores difficult terrain. This is an absolutely insane lord. Even just with the base abilities that it has, this thing is absolutely nuts. It essentially has regen for free and gets rerolled failed damage saves for free as well. That is absolutely insane, dude. I really like Deepwood chariots. I think they're very, very good. They come with bows automatically, so they get free bow shots, which is incredibly powerful. Excuse me, sorry, with their skill 4. I guess we can put a chariot over here. We'll just fire off a couple of bow shots. Oh yeah, and they added a new visualization for guns as well, which is interesting. I actually quite like it, because now it shows your line of sight in a way that it did not before. It still has X and C. You can see the charge ranges of everything, but if you hold X, Shift X, you can see the gun. Whatever you want to call them, gun targets or something like that. You know what? Oh, wait, what do we have here? Oh yeah, okay, take root and then regrowth. Okay, and they count as unit abilities, not as spells. We should be out of charge range of the skeletons there. And the wolves should come this way. 3 up hits. Okay, we get 1 shot. Kill a skeleton. Good stuff. The wolves did not come that way, in fact. Highly unfortunate. But we can still get a side charge. It's totally fine. Easy enough. Obi-Wan! Tree huggers are not yucky, okay? We're just nice people that like to that like to live in the woods. We're just hippies, you know? Just can confirm charges there. We're certainly going to have the Treeant Elder try and side charge something because he's not going to take any wounds, basically. He can pretty much just regenerate all of his wounds all the time. Fire off a shot here. Okay, we don't get any skeletons. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is an insanely powerful character, man. Violent hippies. Okay. Oh, we can pop this after moving, so this means that we can pop this after charging. However, there is a new update with these new changes. So any spell or ability that takes effect that says for one turn means that it will last until the beginning of the next turn. So what that means is that Take Root makes it so that you cannot charge the following turn. You can still move normally after that, and it looks like you can move before you use it. So not that big of a deal, but actually like definitely somewhat relevant. Can I get around? I really should have tried harder to get around the skeletons with this thing. Okay, that's a rear charge for sure. So that's great. That's what I wanted. Okay, and then we got some long-range shots on the skeleton warriors there. Doesn't do anything, unfortunately. We're gonna rout these wolves, no problem. Nicely done. Thank you, Chariot. Chariot. Beautiful Chariot. JoJo reference. Confirm charges. So now we need to set up a side and rear charge on these skeleton warriors as well. Let me activate Take Root so that we can reroll our saves here. Okay, we're gonna activate this one first. Okay, this is actually kind of really bad for me. We can just like troll these skeletons for a while. As long as we're closer, they won't turn to face the chariot that's engaging their stuff there. Let me go here. I'm gonna shoot. Nice, we got rid of him. Don't even need to wait for him to rout off. That way, and then you can turn around, fire off your bow, take out one more skeleton, and do like that. Now it should face that way, and then we can easily get rear and side charges set up. Oh, we absolutely crushed those skeletons. They only lose one to crumbling, unfortunately, and they maintain their 3rd rank. That's bad. I'm probably fine. You know, I have 2 up armor saves, and I have regrowth. I have a... Okay, I shouldn't be messing around. I was gonna try and get in the side with on that side because I just wanted to see if it was like something that you could even do, but I'm not gonna bother. So most other armies in campaign pay a very significant amount of gold. Wow, what the hell? in order to get bows on their chariots. Wood Elves get them for free, which makes them significantly better than the other chariots from other factions. Like 2 bow shots doesn't seem like much, but it's actually pretty helpful. Especially when you already have high skill and you can get to 5 skill easily for 2 up hits. Nice, they're nearly gone. And then we've just got a lovely intercept and charge in the rear. Confirm charges there. Okay, now I kind of want to see if I can fit over here. Hang on. What I'm really just wondering is it possible for me to side charge this? Because I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that my base will be in the way even on the very corner. Oh my goodness, dude. We're crushing. Absolutely crazy dice to start things off here. Good start to the campaigns thus far. Okay, roading this turn. We're good. Elder Vinebeard? Okay, whatever. Continue. I mean, he obviously can only have one name. Obviously. Alright, another fight. What do we get? Orc Scouts. We're looking at piggies and a unit of Orc Warriors here. We need chariot there, chariot there. Chariot on the far side and chariot there. Okay, should be easy enough for us to flank this piggy. I'm gonna move up here. Actually, I'm gonna move in this direction. Hopefully the pigs come this way. Pigs did not come that way. Let me go like so. We're gonna get out of their charge arc. Fire off some bow shots at them. Obi-Wan, we're only violent when you invade our forest, bro. Just don't invade our forest and we'll be all good. Let me actually just fire off my shots immediately, because I'm gonna turn around. Making every 3-up save, okay? Cool, bro. It's cool with me. There we go. Okay. You get over here. Fire off on the orcs. And then I'm gonna have this guy do the same. Perfect. Oh, we can't see though. Whatever, it's fine. We're not going to side charge because of that. I can definitely get a rear charge here. Now, we need to wait for the orcs to move. So we can go like so. Oh, I was hoping to get 3-ups to hit. Doesn't matter. Okay. What a foolish ploy. Let me, Let me get some bow shots off here. And then we turn into the rear. We're in the rear, right? Yeah, that's totally a rear charge. Okay, beautiful. And then we go over here like this. And I'm going to fire off one shot. Nice, we deal a wound. Can we get behind this guy? I think that's a side charge, not a rear charge. I'm still okay with that, but I'm not going to take it for now. Oh my goodness, missing both 3-ups. What? Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? We want a side charge, and then this rear charges. Confirm charges there. Just by using the spacebar, really. Okay. Fire off your bows. Get into the rear of the unit. I'm going to move the Elder first. The Elder's going to go into the side, like so. Get it done. Fire off the bows. I'm just getting ready to charge the other flank. We can't quite get there yet. Chances are they're gonna flee anyways, but I don't want to, I don't like to take any chances, you know? Sometimes the dice can be a little bit wacky in this game. We're getting good dice now, so I anticipate getting really bad dice later on. You know what I mean? Okay. Let me go down here, like that. Done. And then you activate your Take Root ability. And then, yeah, I mean, we just skip phase straight up. There's no reason to do anything. Oh my god, the Elder has hit like every single attack so far. What is going on? Is he bugged? I feel like that has to be a bug, man. Our dice have been on fire. This is insane. Give me a second, I'm reloading YouTube. The chat may have broken. The chat was indeed broken. AI abuse against the undead doesn't even feel like being cheap either. Looks like the fields of peaceful orcish farmers. It makes sense that he's full of bugs being a tree, obviously, for sure. 100%. Okay, plus 5 for ranged attacks? No thank you. I'm gonna take wounds. Give me an attack. Now this is interesting. The bows are not really that worth upgrading. Which means that our chariots can sometimes get some pretty crap upgrades. Give me gold. It's early days here. Give me the extra money. Especially because we might not get a significant amount of coin. Only 15% income for a pretty good unit, I think, is worth it. And then what do we get? Deepwood Riders. Dag Riders are really strong. Oh, Lord. Unyielding all the time? +1 defense for the Ratkin gunners is actually pretty good, and -1 to damage saves as well. Armor plating on all of the chariots, also very useful. I'm going to take the Deepwood Riders, and we're going to take 45... 35... Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Event. Alright, another battle. A battle against some giants. This should be interesting. Who got the heavy armor? I didn't know that it was the guy with the extra wound, so that's just really a massive amount of luck on my part. Deepwood Riders, in my opinion, are actually quite terrible. They're pretty bad. They're like much worse versions of the Dark Riders that we've been using with Dark Elves in our recent playthroughs. But, oh, you know what? Hang on. Stop it. These do need to be on the flank. Okay. Rifles there. Elder here. I'm gonna put this chariot sort of in the center there, and then 2 chariots on this flank. I'll be able to turn and move around. 4 giants is a lot to deal with. Can't get 3-ups on anyone, huh? It's unfortunate. Oh, we got 2 wounds on him. Something. Can we get out of his charge arc? We absolutely can. Okay, so we're gonna ride up, turn, fire off our bows. We get a wound. It's helpful. Early 2000s was infamous LARP group in Russia, Mushroom Elves. Started thing was picking fights, including night attacks on LARP camps. Oh my goodness. That time LARP and Buhurt communities in Russia hadn't separated yet, so most LARPers were happy to fight. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so we're going to move out of the giant's vision once again over here. And then these guys are going to circle around and outflank it. We're going to get a rear charge and a side charge at once, lock it in place, and then fight it while making 5-up armor saves on one of our Deepwood chariots, which is not great. But it's what we kind of have to do here. Let me... Okay, we can't get past his charge arc, so we have to just move just out of his charge distance. However, this chariot certainly can. Yep. Put some more wounds on the already injured giant, maybe? No? He makes all of his saves? Okay. Thanks, bro. We'll fire on these giants. No damage. Let me... Here's what I think is going to happen. I think... Actually, are they even... They're not even in my range. Okay, hang on. I think that we want this unit to go over like this. Let me turn. Nope, not quite that much. 8. And then turn. Nope, not quite that much. Okay, we just turn. There, that's good enough.
That's itchy.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Done there. And then I guess this one. I can do slightly better than that. Really only needs to go like a couple points. Okay, so it's 15.5 then. Turn. Perfect. Fire off our bows. And this unit is ready to start flanking around those as well. I'm going to skip charging. Okay. Interesting. Give me these 3-up shots on this giant. Oh my god, we only hit one. Oh, he makes a save! We need the, whatever it was, explosive shells or whatever. We need those pretty bad. Fire the bows. Okay, we got one wound. The problem with these giants is that they're really, really tanky. They take a long-ass time to kill. They're very annoying. Actually, you know what? We can actually just keep kiting this with the one unit of cavalry and shooting it with our bows, and it will eventually die. It'll take a while, but it will eventually die. I have a weird idea. This is a side charge, right? It's certainly a side charge. If, and this is a big if, hang on, things just got complicated. I didn't take into account this giant's charging range when making my little plan here. So I had to recharge this giant. Then this one can get around to this side, I think. Shit. No, yes it can. Because it doesn't need to be out of this thing's arc, because I'm recharging it with the Deepwood chariot. Okay. Good stuff. So we're going to charge this on each side, and we're either going to kill it with our attacks, or we hope that it fails its Discipline 9 check. No. Intercept. Counter. Intercept. Confirm charges. Fire off bows. Yeah, I mean, see, eventually it's going to fail its saves, right? You force enough 2-up saves, eventually they're going to fail it. Anyone who has played Space Marines knows this. You've inevitably taken Terminators and realized that they are crap because they eventually just die. Okay, who... Oh, take root, I guess. Right? He already rerolls saves. I don't need him to use that. It's actually kind of like it's not a useless upgrade for him, but it's not one that's like overly relevant. Get both. Fails to save. Giving to his side arc. I don't want to get charged by a giant. Please and thank you. This guy will set up to either rear charge this or side charge that, depending on what is needed. Sadly can't get his bow into play. That's pretty bad. That's not a good result for us. That's the only time that I'm able to actually do any damage to these things. Is on the charge, so we are absolutely going to just get the shit kicked out of us super hard here. Okay, our skill 5 guy dies. We rear charge this and side charge it and just try and eliminate it. The difference between power 6 and 7 from the charge is not relevant. We have hits. Makes both saves. Guys, eventually, we will kill this thing with shooting. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna definitely take some significant amount of time. But eventually, it will die. That's fine. Skip phase. Treeant Elder still hasn't taken any damage. Did we nearly kill it? Or was that... Okay, that was our rolls before, okay. Hey, that's not bad. I think we can side and frontally charge the other one now. Oh, that's really good. We can also just flee. We can totally just flee with our chariot. And then get the Treeant in on this guy. So we take less wounds. Fire off that. Still doesn't do anything, unfortunately. We rally. I think we're gonna do rear charge and frontal charge with the Treeant, because last time for some reason the attacks were going onto the chariot. So we're gonna make it absolutely impossible for that to happen. Definitely want the unyielding toughness 7 death machine to be taking the attacks here. Let's go with the Rattling Gunners first. 2 shots, we miss both. Disappointed with the Rattlings so far. Hey, the bows finally chipping this guy down a bit. You love to see it. Very cool. Okay, Treeant Elder, go beat some ass, friend. It would have been better to set up a like a quadruple charge all at once, but it's fine. It's not like that necessary. But I think a nice quadruple charge here would be lovely. I don't think we've quite got it there. We'll have to wait until next turn for that one. Let me go this first. We might be able to chip enough wounds off of this thing this turn to kill it. Nope. Nope. Apparently not. Hitting everything, and he saves everything. Okay. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Wow, he made every save. Didn't make every save that time, bitch. Of course he holds. Fearless Giant's gonna hold for sure, obviously. Skip charges. We don't need no stinking charges. Oh, do we get him? A good bow volley might finish him off. Nope. Not quite, guys. Not quite. Unfortunately. I mean, we can just go there. That's fine. Oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to charge. Oh well. Skip phase. If he does any wounds to us, we can just heal them. Oh my goodness, he missed everything? What is with these dice, man? The dice today are going nuts. Alright, charge in, boys. Still has 5 wounds left. Giants are so tanky. Couldn't fail it, eh? Alright. Good volley. Making every save, dude. He just makes every single save. This is disgusting. Like, you can't win if the enemy makes every single save. Okay, we make every single save. And we finally kill the giant. Very good. We love to see it. It's as it should be, you know, surrounded by 3 chariots and a treant. Skip charges. You know, the Ratkin rifles, they're disappointing now, but when we get like skill 5 and some other upgrades on them, they're going to be a lot more impressive. Okay, good. Done. Safety. Victory. That's usually a pretty rough event, and we did very well. We only lost 1 chariot. Okay, so we can either make our tree man super powerful, or we can accept that he's already powerful enough and start taking some utility upgrades. I think I want the income just because we do have the nerfed income from the rats. Give me some wounds back here, and then I'm gonna take money on everything. Wait, our lord can loot? That's pretty incredible. And we get a potion of power. Oh my goodness. The potion of power is going to be massive. Potion of power is only once per game, but damn, is it ever good. No, this guy I want there. We want this one in the rear. Put this one on the flank as well. Let's go like this. You on the flank. You more towards the center. There we go. Just like that. Oh, the handguns, dude. The handguns are a problem and a half. Treeant makes 2 up rerollable saves against the handguns, so he can tank them. We got 2 deep guard, dwarf warriors with a foreman, and 10 handgunners. We fire off the dwarf foreman, try and break a little bit of that big unit there down. Handgunners, you are idiots. So our chariot can side charge the handgunners. We could frontally charge them as well and make sure that this doesn't take any damage. But that's going to expose us to being charged by the dwarf foreman. I don't really love that idea. Here, fire off at those warriors. We fail. Okay, and then we're gonna go over here and turn. Actually, we're gonna go slightly closer, like so. Should be out of charge arc there. Fire off at the deep guard. We miss. Highly unfortunate. One thing to note, this is only difficulty 4, so it's definitely not the hardest difficulty. But I can assure you, this Lord is going to be absolutely nuts. In higher level campaigns as well. He doesn't straight up have regeneration, but having regrowth on him makes him almost there. And as we've seen in the past, monsters with regeneration are insane. Just completely ludicrous. Let me fire off at the warriors again. Warriors! Come out to play! It's a nice 40-year-old reference for you guys. If you're old like me, you might understand it. I'm actually like too young for 80s references, honestly. I just really like 80s movies. Wow, missing both attacks. Our good dice have abandoned us, but it's fine. Okay, the cavalry has to go first because they're in the way. Fire off there. Wow, okay. So these guys are our glass... I don't want to even call them glass cannons because they're not powerful. they're just glass pieces of crap. They're essentially charge jammers, right? Like we have a unit that is largely useless. It's got some utility though. I mean, we've got bows, we've got good speed. We don't have durability. I mean, they are multi-wound. They're about as durable as like harpies. And they can get a fairly substantial amount of bows, which is not nothing. Uh-oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that's really bad, actually. Damn. Okay, so what we do here is we have to charge the chariot in and help this chariot with these handgunners because that's really, really bad for us. We're just going to confirm charges here. Oh, that's a pretty weird thing that just happened there. Okay, let me run away and then turn around and run towards warriors. We're going to fire off some rifles. Wow. Better to try and make them make 4-ups than these guys making 3-ups, though. One thing that I will say for them is that they do make a lot more attacks than chariots do. So we'll put them into the rear of the Dwarf Foreman unit, while we put this guy into the side. And then we just need to distract these Deep Guard for a little while we chip down the other dwarves. We don't really need to commit to anything. As long as they aren't turning towards this combat, we are completely fine. So we want to just stick fairly close and have a number of different directions that we can go. Stay out of their charge arcs. Ow. Okay, that's a little better. Nice, okay, they break this time. We'll send the weakened chariot into their rear. And use this one to, maybe go fight the Deep Guard. I'm not 100% on that yet. And then we're going to rear charge there. That should be able to just wipe that unit with 5 attacks on 3s. Yeah, we should kill like 2 models and then they should rout, hopefully. Deep Guard! Get pooped on! Maybe we can get this one unit of Deep Guard wheeled down a bit. Again, forcing up 2-up saves, and they will eventually fail 1. Okay, we have to go like between the 2 units. Between 2 dwarves. It's like between 2 ferns, but with stout alcoholic men with beards. Oh, I forgot to shoot my bows. Whoops. No one else to go. We just skip phase. "17 people in chat. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Very appreciated. This is super cool. This new Treeant is crazy. Oh my god, the insane bravery dwarven handgunners. Just ruining everything for me here. Okay, Elder, get in the rear charge there. Nice. Not as nice. Oops. Something like this. Please fail a save. Oh, yes! Okay, removing the rank is really big. Might be able to just destroy them. Yeah, we can't shoot the other deep guards, so we might as well shoot them. Nope. Not happening, unfortunately. Let me go beside these guys. Like this. Man, dwarves have insanely short charging range. There's a reason why I don't play them. And the reason is that I don't really like gunline armies that much. Despite playing Tau in 6th through 8th edition 40k. They hold, they continue to try and punch my chariot to death. Or beat it with rifle butts, perhaps. Oh, and they keep running, nice. Skip charges. Yeah, I don't think we need to fight anything. We literally just don't need to. So, like, why would we? Nice. Wear them down. We'll whittle them down eventually, let's... So tempted to rear charge them here. Becoming locked in combat seems like a bad idea, though. Slowly whittling them down. They just won't die, dude. They just won't go away. Bloody dwarves. Okay, they're routing this turn. I can just skip phase. Nice. You love to see it. Okay, Ratkin long rifles level up is good stuff. +1 max unit size, please, and thank you. I know reroll 1s is really strong, but... Elven Steed Mastery is not great. However, max unit size is quite good. Give me 2 more horsies, please. And then I'm gonna take money. I'm gonna take the 1 extra rifle, because it could actually make a fairly substantial difference. Enter the darkness. Well, I really hate that. I'm gonna send my lord in, because he can heal himself. And... I'll send all the Deepwood riders. 137 gold is not bad. +2 skill on our lord is quite good. Did he die? No, he's fine. He's completely okay. And we have a nice fat stack of cash for shop number 2. Mining crew. We've got some dwarves. I think it's like dwarf warriors and then human bowmen or something like that. Being down 2 Deepwood riders feels pretty bad. Most likely the bowmen are going to be on the left flank, so we'll put him there. Gonna face like that way. You face that way. And then you I will put on the flank as well. Yeah, Imperial Archers. We'll put up our defense 6 laddie. We'll take some shots. We get 1. It's 1 less bow to come back at us. Fire off with the horse archers as well. 1 more bow down. Go up saves. Ooh, we fail 2? That feels very yucky. Fire off at the archers once more. They make their save, unfortunate. Elder, make thine way forward. Oh, that's actually pretty bad. We can't use regrowth at the same time as the potion or anything. Okay. It's unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world or anything like that. My little chariot gonna make his way up there. Fire off on the sorry, the dwarves. Nice, okay. We get a couple. They have mining? Oh, they have explosive charges. I want nothing to do with that. Ew. Okay, they're gonna hit me with them. There's nothing I can do about it. What do they do? 1d6 power 4. Okay. I think I would rather... Well... If I charge them, they're probably going to not rout. And 1d6 power 4 is worse than getting turned around on and hitting, like... 6 to 8, roughly, on average, probably, great weapon attacks from them. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna charge. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Oh, we can double charge. Maybe. That seems unlikely to actually work, but we'll see. Oh my god, what the hell? That should not be happening. Wow, he rolled max. That's crazy. Nice. Let's get him away from the fight. Can we get a rear charge here, perhaps? I think that's a rear charge right there. Hell yeah, it is. Fire off some bow shots. I'm going to charge these gentlemen from the side and to the rear. I wish you could get rock attacks for Treants. I think that would be cool. And it actually makes more sense than any other giant having rock attacks, honestly. In some ways, at least. Wow. Crushed them. Absolutely devastating. Charge from every direction. We actually probably should have not charged with this chariot. Because we pretty much had it in the bag to kill these guys with just this and this. And this is going to take two extra attacks that we didn't need to take and maybe lose a wound. We're going to set up here. Just in case these archers decide to rally. Oh, I forgot to use my potion. Whatever, it's fine. These guys are almost certainly dead. And they didn't do any wounds to us. You'll love to see it. Yep. Crunched. Outflanked and crunched. Chariots are so incredibly good, man. There's only like one other person making YouTube videos for this game regularly, Chakax, and he said on one of his videos that he doesn't like chariots. I think he's completely insane. Chariots are ridiculously powerful in the campaign. This is certainly an attack, I think. I was tempted to take the gold. I think we'll take the gold on this one. Definitely an attack. I think gold. Give me riders, give me gold. Give me lots of gold. Lots of beautiful gold. We're going to widen this unit out by 1. Going to the shop. Deepwood Noble on a chariot, you say? That is quite cheap, and I don't really like Deepwood Riders very much. I think Dryads have potential to become very, very powerful. Hey, being able to get hand weapon and shield. What makes chariots so good? They're incredibly fast. They come in pairs. You get 2 of them at the beginning of the campaign, whereas like if you got a unit of cavalry, you would only get 1 unit of cavalry. You get 2 chariots. So they can engage from multiple angles, meaning that they can side and rear charge simultaneously, much more easily. Elven chariots also have swift, so they're faster than everyone else. Okay, +1 to hit rolls on our lord is very good. I think we go for the discount unit and the dryads, though. We aren't going to have a lot of money left over. The bow on the Deepwood Noble is a really good investment. It's very valuable, because then we have 5 bows coming from a single chariot, which is really strong. And I think we want his chariot to be tanky. So I'm going to take the bow. And we're going to just accept that. Heartseeker would have been really nice. But an extra unit is going to be better. Do Dryads make 1 attack only? Yes, they do. Okay. Let's make them even smaller. They start out as 8? They normally come in units of 10, I thought. Whatever. Also, Adam Mercer, chariots have hand weapons, typically, and crushing charge, which means that they get +3 power on the charge, as well as +2 extra attacks. So this chariot makes 6 attacks at power 6. It's essentially as powerful as a heavy cavalry unit on its own. It makes almost half the attacks, though, which is the big downside here. We're just going to go for a battle. Elf Patrol, easy peasy. Super easy. Experience and gold incoming. Hunter's Bow. Pretty good. Oh, also, big buff to Hunter's Call. All infantry units plus 2 speed for 1 turn. This lasts until the next turn. So what this does is it gives you plus 2 charging speed, which is incredibly powerful. That is so incredibly strong. Sorry, I'm just turning on the light. It's actually like borderline broken because Wood Elves weren't like terrible already. It's not like they needed huge buffs. Especially considering that Beastmen are getting a nerf in this patch. And Spellcasters are getting a big overhaul change. I've mostly played Dwarf, so I don't know much. Oh, yeah. Well, they have the Copters, right? Their Copters act pretty much exactly the same as Chariots, except they have a slightly better gun, and they're a little bit squishier and faster. Give me Elder in the Woods. 1 Chariot. Let me put the really damaged Chariot on the far flank here. And the 2nd Chariot here. Then another Chariot there. Our tanky Chariot. Our Noble. Dryads in the center, obviously, because they are our Anvil. And Deepwood Riders. I don't really want them to be in the woods, but I kind of have to have them there. So we this there. And then Riders out of the woods. There we go. We're out of the woods. Out of the woods. Chariot. Go up and tank some shots from the Elfin Reavers. The Elf Lancers are problematic, by the way. They are an issue, for sure. There's a lot of them. I would have rather had pretty much any other retinue for the Noble, but it's fine. It's not horrible or anything like that. Generally, putting Lords on a Chariot is a bad idea in this game because Lords, when they are in an infantry unit or a cavalry unit, if the rest of their whole unit dies, you still have to kill the Lord. But if they're mounted on a chariot or on a dragon or a griffin, if the griffin or whatever dies, then your Lord is gone. They just disappear. So, the extra 3 wounds that they typically have get wasted. Oh, bad rolls there. That's unfortunate. Probably send them over here to help deal with these things. And then one of our chariots, probably the uninjured one with 4 attacks, will go into the Reavers and try and finish them off. Meanwhile, the Dryads will move up at their very extremely slow speed. This is going to try and kill the chariot. Because it's possible that it happens. It didn't happen. It's possible that it could have, though. That's out of charge range, and we get to fire off our bows. 5 bows coming out of 1 chariot. Feels pretty good. Oh yeah, he also has Elven Accuracy, so he rerolls missed ranged attack rolls. So his bow is really accurate. We can deny this flank for a turn. Oh wow, we can maybe just kill that chariot with our final bows. Okay, that's out of charge arc for the Lancers, which is all that really matters. Oh, we missed everything. Damn, elves OP. Yeah, elves are pretty good. In campaign, at least, they're quite good. There is a high elf list that was dominating the meta for quite some time as well. Does this work? It does not work. Okay. It was 2 units of Dragon Knights. Very powerful. 4 attack laddie. Get in there. Beat him up. I'm gonna leave this as a potential flanker for the Elf Lancer unit. That's really bad. That's extremely bad. There's not really anything I can do. I'm just gonna get charged by Elf Lancers and hope that my insane armor saves save me. Any Hunter's Call? So here's an interesting thing. As long as this Chariot dies, the Noble can side charge the Elf Lancers and deny them their charge bonus. And at that point, I don't mind sending my my Treeant into the front because they're only power 3. We make 2 up re-rollable saves, which is very powerful, obviously. 9 speed on Dryads is pretty nuts. That's funny. Okay, you come over here. What? No! Oh! I'm an idiot. I could have removed some models there. Whatever. Not a big deal. One thing that's interesting about this game, that's very different from any version of Warhammer fantasy that's out there, is that chariots can go through forests and difficult terrain with no problems. I mean, they obviously take a movement penalty, but that's really quite minor overall. Adam Mercer, one of the big meta things for Wood Elves is a Lord with the Hunter's Bow, which makes 3 attacks. And rerolls missed hits with 5 skills. So you're hitting on 2s most of the time, rerolling. Intercept. And then we put the Treeant in the front. The Hunter's Bow can get Cruelty on it and force enemies to reroll successful saves. So you hit 3 times most of the time and force enemies to reroll their saves, which is insanely powerful. What's the Tree Lord deal? Wood Elves or more like George of the Jungle? It is Wood Elves. I'm gonna pop my Potion of Power because I might as well. And this is gonna try and loop around behind these guys in case they somehow rally. It's not going to be this turn, but we can certainly start making our way over there. These Reavers sticking is really bad for me. I'm gonna rear charge them. Honestly, we're gonna put the cavalry into the side of them too, because they can't really do any good over here. Let's continue moving forward in case I somehow like fail a save or something. I don't know. Let's move them up. Done. Whack. We make our save. It's the other team that needs to watch out for that tree. Yeah. That's very true. Okay. Oh my god, dude. We didn't take any damage. This is an absolutely ridiculous unit. This unit should not be allowed. It's too strong. Like, for PvE, I don't care, but I'm pretty sure that this thing is going to be... Upgrades regrowth to target any unit. Wow, that's incredibly powerful. But do we just want an extra attack? Give me more utility. He's already a beast in combat. He doesn't need to be more of one. Money. Actually, we can take money on everything. The Lord being able to loot is kind of crazy, honestly. It's pretty funny. Everything looks good here. So now regrowth can heal our chariots and cavalry as well. So we can actually probably get an extra model in this unit. Chariots. Many chariots. That's kind of Warhammer vibe. 95% of the list is just picking things for rolls, and then a couple less things are completely unreasonable. That's very true. That's probably not intentional, but that is the way that things do end up with Warhammer quite often. I'm gonna put this here so that it can move forward and get shot. We're facing Prince Aias, which is, if I remember correctly, I think it's Weapon Masters with a noble and then like some lancers. Yeah, and 2 bolt throwers. No, okay, well that's very good. That would have been really bad if we had gotten hit by that. The bolt thrower... It's still targeting that? Really? Wait, what? How did it miss every single attack? That's insane. It's definitely a legally distinct fantasy battle system. That is very true. It is legally distinct, not Warhammer, 100%. That is, in fact, what we are dealing with here. Okay, we get 1 Lancer. Oh, and those elves are fast. I forgot how incredibly fast they are. Oops. Go there. I think we send the noble in against the bolt throwers. He can go against this bolt thrower, and then the other bolt thrower will be line of sight blocked for pretty much the entire game, basically. And then we fire off on the spears. Hunter's bow on the spears as well. It's not a short bow either. The hunter's bow is actually a long bow. That's pretty interesting. Can we get in the side arc here? Oh, we wouldn't be able to fit. Well, we can maybe fit if we can kill another model. So the question is actually, can we get inside arc on this side? And the answer to that is yes. If they make all of their saves, we are kind of in a lot of trouble here. Okay. I think we just need to kill one more. And then we'll be able to charge on either side of them. Oops, a hit. Nice. Okay. It's still iffy. I think we still aren't gonna fit, actually. We're at least in the side arc there. Okay, since this is going into there, this has to go into here. And it absolutely can. So that's pretty nice. Then we get another spearman. Let's see if the horsies can do some more damage here. Can't quite get into 3-up's range. Ooh, we took out a rank. Very nice. That means we only take 2 swings back with our chariot. And we're making 2-up saves on that. Intercept. Charge you there. Intercept. Yeah, can't fit into base contact, so we're going to intercept like that. And this is going to take 4 attacks. Sorry, this is going to eat 6 attacks, but they're only power 3, so we're making 3-up saves. One thing that's very different about this game compared to Warhammer Fantasy. Oh my god. Of course the bolt thrower can see and hits all of his attacks this time. This game is very different from Warhammer Fantasy in that there are no rolls to wound. They just removed that mechanic entirely, which is a weird decision. And what it effectively does is it makes units, like, significantly less durable. Because basically wound tests, wound checks, wound rolls, whatever you want to call them, rolling to wound has been made into, like, not a thing. You never roll, you just roll to hit and then, like, you roll your armor saves. But that is a huge change, and it's very different, and because there's not really, like, a lot of war gear that you can give to +2 move speed that you can give to like non-hero units, you can't get, like, re-rollable saves or anything like that. So generally it's much less about... Wow, we really whiffed on that one. Generally, the game isn't about stacking bonuses and stuff like a lot of other war games are, like Warhammer 40k, for example. I know for a fact that, you know, in that game, you really have to try to make yourself insanely powerful by, like, stacking a bunch of big bonuses. No path to target. That's pretty weird. We should absolutely be able to charge this. Oh, the base is in the way, probably. That makes sense. I did not expect these spears to turn around on me. That's pretty bad for me. One of my favorite things about Warhammer Fantasy was the speed. My dwarfs were tanky, so I just always brought 2-hand weapons and crushed everything. Interesting. Uh-oh, this is bad. Man. Again, this is why you don't want Noble on a chariot, because that chariot is very, very squishy. It could go any moment. 4 pits. Wow. Huge whiff. Damn. That is a massive whiff. Okay, we are just out. So, that's helpful. 3-ups to hit on the Weapon Masters. Okay, we get 1. Okay. My Noble, I do not want charged by the Weapon Masters. I think that's line of sight blocked, and we're charging the thing in the rear. Might as well shoot some bows at it to try and reduce its wounds. Hunter's bow. Let me get 1 wound on it. I'm gonna hold on to my potion of power. I don't think that these elf spears can live through what I'm about to throw at them. Okay, we can shoot the spearman there. Get one spearman, that's good. We don't have range there, unfortunately, but that's fine. And we just skip phase with the Treeant. Ooh, stinky. Those spears got absolutely annihilated. As did that one single lone lancer. I was just really worried about him succeeding on that 8-up to stick around and then come and like rear charge one of my guys at an inopportune moment. The weapon masters are something that I never want to get into combat with, so I'm just going to try and shoot them to death if possible. It doesn't appear to be possible. We can start getting around the flank here. Fire off some bows at them. Deepwood chariot. Fire off your bows. Dryads need to get the hell away. Looks good to me. This chariot, turn around, please. That's good. Fire off on the weapon masters. Got another one. Here we go this way. There. Okay, we'll get one more spear. Like, technically, I think I'm just faster than they are, so we probably don't actually ever have to fight these guys. We could just wait for the kind of timer to clock out at some point. 1x3. Doesn't hold. He's out of there. Skip charges. Gun into face, eh? Ooh, bad rolls. I should have taken that reroll ones thing on the long rifles. Okay. Here's what I think. I think we can rear charge these spears with the dryads and get a side charge with our tanky chariot and lock them in place. Fire off some bows at them, please. I need one gone. Come on, dude! Fire off some bows. There, okay. That's all I was looking for. I just wanted the extra rank gone. Because now they only make 2 swings when I side charge them. Okay, and then as for everyone else, what we can do here is fire off some bow shots at this. Nice. Oh, wow. Just make every save, why don't you? And then our Lord can set up to rear charge them once they turn to face. Which most likely they're going to turn around on the Deepwood Riders, which is fine with me. Oh, I also forgot my Treeant can heal my Deepwood Riders now. I can get back to 7 models. Should we charge on this side as well? They get 2 extra attacks. I think we'll charge on that one as well. Yeah, just as I thought. Hey, can you greater regrowth? Oh, actually, you know what? We wanna wait on that. Shit. Okay, we have to. Never mind. Greater regrowth. Oh, we only get 1 guy back? Okay, it's fine. That could actually be a problem. And I'll tell you why. Because we may not be able to get out of there now. But I think that this is going to be the, pretty much the end of the battle. I'm totally okay with the noble attacking my noble. If your hero dies in this game, you don't actually lose them. They just come back with full health. So, it's pretty much never a bad idea to get into a duel, unless you have a spellcaster. If you have a spellcaster, you probably don't want to get into a duel, because then you might not get all of your spells off. The new Slod caster for the Lizardmen is absolutely insane, by the way. He gets all of his spells back once per game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm just going to intercept because they're routing this turn. And I think the Elf Noble won't get to attack. I'm not 100%. I need to regrowth again the Deepwood Rangers. There we go. Nice. We got them. D3 plus 1 wounds to any unit. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we're back up to max health on that. Oh, maybe I should have healed the Deepwood Noble's Chariot. It's fine, though. Skip phase. Yeah. Bastard. We got smacked real good. But I'd rather take some wounds on my chariot than lose models out of our cavalry. Level ups. What we got? The Noble +5 range is... So the main thing that's really good about this is that I think we get like -1 to saves if with the second Elf Bow Mastery, so that's probably really strong. I don't really ever want the 2 Bow Masteries on these guys though. Random mutation, I'm just gonna take ranged attacks. And then, I think max unit size initially here. We're not actually going to take any Dryads, because I'm going to wait until we get 50% better recruitment. For these guys... Give me money. They're really not like a crucial part of our army. Good amount of money, 339. We might be able to buy 2 more units at the next shop. Never mind, we cannot. There's no triple battle. What time is it, by the way? Only 8:30? Wow, okay. No triple battle. Which route? Probably north. I think we probably want north here. We'll take the far end of north. Brood Swarm. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is really not good. Riders on the flank. You there, you there, you there. Dryads will be our anvil. There's so many chariots, man. It's a wacky amount of chariots. That is a lot of dudes. Who do we go after with our guns here? This is only strength 5. I'm not that scared of the monstrosity, honestly. I'm scared of the flamers, though. I think I'd rather get closer to the flamers and get 3-up hits against them. Nice. Okay, we get 2. That's good. That's fantastic, even. Oh, no! Oh. That's a huge mistake on my part. Go there with you. We're gonna regrow our long rifles. Bring them back to life. We'll start wearing down this conscript unit. Need their save. What kind of nonsense is that? Uh-oh. I always forget how fast rats are. Rats really are incredibly quick. It's pretty annoying. 3-up hits, it's nice. We're definitely fleeing there. Do not want those guys in combat at all. Not even a little bit. Can we, hang on. What about, like, this? What about a little bit less angle? I think that's fine. And that's our big tanky chariot, and he can side charge that and probably route it. You make your way up a little bit. Bows on the flamers, try and get rid of the guns. We miss. Hunter's bow. We get 1 flamer out of the fight here. We run to the side a bit. Probably not quite that much, though. Get another model off. That's helpful. Okay, we're just going to move to here. so. And the Ratkin monstrosity will just move up slightly, and we can continue denying the flank for a little bit there. Let me see, 4 attacks, 6. Yeah, I'd rather this guy take the attacks. Spear and shield conscripts are no joke. I'm totally okay with countercharging here. They do make a lot of attacks, but we do have 2-up re-rolling saves against them. Okay, nice. They're slightly out. I thought that they might be in. There's really, really narrow margin on that. Okay, now you... Hang on, okay, you have the skill 5. You have the best chance at just shooting this and outright killing it. Oh, not quite. Never mind, this guy has probably the best chance at that. Oh! Got him, man. Oh. That is lovely to see. You come down here. Well, I guess we're shooting the monstrosity. Oof. Ouch! My chariot is once again very badly injured. Give me Hunter's Bow on that thing. Nice, we got it. Okay. And then we can start working on the conscripts here. It's not what I wanted. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, you fire off at the slingers, please. Nice, we got 3 of them. And we're just going to turn around and continue. Whoops, wrong button. Continue baiting those guys for a bit. Take out maybe a Skulker. Nice. And the Dryads run away. Oh, they need to run away slightly more. Even slightly more than that, I think. You... Do we save to heal on him? No, I think we're going to Potion of Power. These guys are pretty darn dangerous. Nice. Got him. Oh. Utterly annihilated. Uh-oh, that's bad, though. I'll tell you what, I'd like to rear charge here. They're going to charge my chariot. I have to run away. Because taking a frontal charge from these things is terrifying. They have so many attacks, dude. I won't flee here. Because I can regrowth myself. I'm not going to charge there because 4 attacks is a lot to take on Toughness 3 cavalry. These guys are only making, what, 14 attacks or something like that? Only 14 attacks. Oh, man. Fuck right off, dude. Stop. Okay, now we can send in the Dryads. They can absolutely go beat those guys up now. We rally, nice. Let's go like this. We're now inside arc of many things. Shoot these guys and remove their rank bonus so that they fail their rally test, please. Please fail your rally test. Okay, in this instance now, I think I want... Well, hang on. Let me shoot you on 3-ups. He's making 2-up saves. He makes all of them. Wow. Highly unfortunate. But now we have rear charge on a couple of key units here. Fire off on that. Makes a save. Shit. Not bad. Okay, can you, like, roll your rally test, please? This is annoying me. I'll tell you what. I'd rather my chariot get shot and killed. Plus, this can also put some damage onto the slingers so they don't shoot anything else. Nice! That's like the best result I could have possibly hoped for. I think we regrow with our long rifles again. We'll take a lot of attacks. Okay, we make all of our saves. They should break even with rank bonus. No? Okay. I wasn't 100% on that one. Ooh, get out of here, conscripts. Get out of here. Intercept. You side charge the slingers. You rear charge the conscripts. You rear charge the conscripts. You rear charge the skulkers. Confirm charges. Now, how are we going to deal with this monstrosity? I'll tell you how. It's going to line of sight itself from charging our cavalry. Okay. You know, sometimes the AI just does your job for you. It's like, how am I going to deal with this? Apparently very easily is the answer to that. Re-ups. Get out of here. You damn dirty rats. You dirty rat. You killed my brother. You dirty rat. It's done. Yeah, just skip phase here. They rally? They don't rally, okay. Ooh, we take another wound. Ouch. Ouchie. Yep, absolutely crushed. Oh, did our noble just completely whiff? That's horrifying. It's actually also kind of funny, though. And then because these have 2 wounds, we don't even lose a Dryad. You'll love to see it, man. You'll love to see it. Slinger's Hold! Strangely enough. Oh! That chariot just aced that roll. What the hell? Absolutely disgusting. Routing this turn. Yeah, skip charges. He's gonna charge me. What? He absolutely should. Oh, he was in front arc. He couldn't charge me because there was no room for his base. That's pretty funny. We super hard win everything here. We just have to hope that the Deepwood Chariot doesn't take too much damage from the dudes. Okay, yeah, just 1 wound, so he will recover that 1 wound. You'll be fine with that. All right, beautiful, easy, easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl, Barker girl. I was gonna make a tree joke, but I couldn't think of one. Skill, certainly. Skill, absolutely. +1 wound, I think. +1 attack, absolutely. Okay, the chariots all level up. We don't need a wound back on our Treeant. He's fine. Don't need the wound back there. I'm gonna wait to refill the Dryads. We're just gonna take money here. Another battle. Chariot. Not there. Maybe my riders on the left flank. A chariot over here. A chariot here. Is my noble? This is the noble. Oh, he's badly hurt. Okay. He can go on the far flank then. That there. You here. The rifle's right there. They'll go into the woods. This looks pretty good to me. That is a lot of hounds and horse. That is too many hounds and horse. I'm gonna go up here. I'm pretty sure I'm out of charge distance of the Northman axe on that one. I can definitely, like, soften up these Abyssal Hounds units because we have so many bows. I guess just put the Dryads up. They're barely gonna move. Three ups on the Northman horse. Nice. Oh, come on. They make all 3 5-ups? Bro. Very uncool of you, Northman horse. I cannot imagine an uncooler thing to have done. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This here to bait in the Northman horse, while firing at the Abyssal Hounds. Nice, we get 1. Okay. The Hounds. The Hounds of Baskervilles. Fire Fire off your bow. You get 1. Point 6. Like so. Now, can we fit him anywhere? Okay, we cannot fit them anywhere where they're not going to get shot. Sorry, charged, not shot. I think committing to this has fucked me. We're probably just going to end up having to flee. Because I don't think I can get out of the charging range now. No, I cannot. Okay, it's fine. We're going to go over here. And then we'll flee this way, and we should not be close enough to the edge to run off. Okay, now we have what could be some suicidal moves here. We're going to attempt to try and side charge these Northern Horse and then also side charge these Northern Horse with the other chariot. We need to be a little bit further over so that they cannot see me. They're certainly in their side arc now. And this unit will charge these hounds. And it's just going to be a big line of side charges all the way along here. It's all 3 up, so we might as well go for the hounds. More likely to... Oh my goodness. I was going to say more likely to actually get a kill, but not when they make their saves like that, we won't. Okay, hang on. So we need to charge there. Charge there. Intercept. Flee. Confirm charges. This is quite possibly very stupid of me. We'll see. This may or may not prove my theory about why chariots are so good. Certainly going to fire at the Northman Axe, I think. They are a problem. To go 0.2. Going to turn very slightly. And that should be a rear charge on the hounds. I'm pretty sure it's a rear charge on the hounds there. And with 6 attacks, I think we should be able to rout them. They only have disc 7, or disc 6, I should say. As for the Treeant, I think we can probably just do a lovely little side charge on this unit right here. Has anyone taken any damage? Can we just restore those 2 wounds right now? I think we managed it. That was pretty nice. Okay, what do we do with the rest of everyone else? Start working on the Northman Axe, maybe? Is that in or out? That looks out to me. We can actually Go even a little bit more to the side. Like so. That's definitely out now. And what this is going to do is, if somehow we lose and flee, or if the hounds turn, we should be able to side charge there, or side charge these north necks. And then you just start making your way over to help in that melee if necessary. Actually, you know what? I think I'll hedge my bets here. I'll send this over to help with this flank, just in case it's needed. Okay. Noble does absolutely piss poor. Okay, but we get a wound out of it. Okay, not bad. They whiff everything. They have poor leadership. They should rout. That's good. Let's see how this chariot does. Wow, crushed it. But they made more saves this time. Another rout. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. And finally... very nice. Oh. Absolutely destroyed. What the hell, man? We side charge that Northman axe. And I think we leave this Northman axe to their business. We're going to rear charge this Northman horse, because they're the most likely to rally, because they have second rank bonus currently. Do we charge the hounds? I don't think the hounds are coming back. They're only disc 6. We'll just do 2 charges there. Keep some forces in reserve. Okay, those forces in reserve are now coming for your butt, Northman axe. Quite literally, we are coming for your butt. Okay, and then this is going to go over here so that we can help these Northman axe if necessary. You're gonna go there, fire up at the hounds. Very nice. Hunter's bow. Blasts them. Crunch. Get out of here, abyssal hounds. Ooh, bad to hit rolls. One thing that you can do with these weapon teams, which is pretty cool, that you can't normally do with catapults, is they can just charge things. Like, they just have the ability to do that, like, whenever they want. It's pretty nice. Man. Dude, the mobility is so strong. Mobility on... Oh my god, the insane bravery! No! The Dryads are needed! Dryads, you are called to battle. Gondor calls for aid! We've received the red arrow! Some of y'all don't know about the red arrow. Some of y'all didn't read Lord of the Rings like I did. The beacons are an emergency system. But when officially requesting aid, Gondor sends the red arrow. I'm about 99% sure that I'm right about that. I'm pretty sure it's called I'm pretty sure it's a red arrow, not like a different colored arrow. I know it's an arrow, though, for sure. That's not in contention of any kind. Okay, maybe we can get rid of you. Get one. Fire off some shots at the Northman horse. Ooh, we got a Northman horse, of course. Okay, another wound. You. Fire off some bow shots. Only 3 hits. Yeah, we got another model. That's not bad. Who's left? Oh, the Treeant Elder. Anyone injured? Dude, greater regrowth? Super overpowered. Like, holy shit, this is good. Greater regrowth yourself, please. Oh, he would have recovered that wound anyways. I'm an idiot. I should have saved it. Dude, how are we losing combat over there? That's crazy. I mean, we didn't lose combat, but, like, we didn't absolutely crush them, which is not what I expected. Ah, yeah, we're probably going to take another wound from that. Oh, no. Oh, no, this chariot is also in combat. Okay, well, 2-up saves, he should be okay. We definitely skip charges. There's no purpose to charging here. There's nothing to shoot. There's literally nothing to do. Well, I guess, I mean, we could shoot the Northman Axe, but they're riding this turn anyways, so I'm literally just going to skip phase. I don't care. Let's see how badly we get beat up. Oof, we lose another wound. Ouch. What, you couldn't just roll 11 last turn? You son of a gun. 10, they're out of here. And we win. Nah, I'd win. Okay. Level up on our Treeant. We're gonna have enough money to recruit 2 units, so I'm gonna take this. Money, money, money. Yeah, it's money all the way down, lads. Ooh, yes! Another mobility unit? Don't mind if I do. Oh. This is all pretty bad. Well, I'll tell you what, we definitely can't afford more than 1 unit. We'll take the archers, they're somewhat useful at least. Give me looting. Now we can afford... Okay, I want the pistols. And then I think I want a... I think I definitely want a great weapon. The power on the champion's pretty low. Again, captain, great weapon. Is old Swift Arrow. True Strike on the Treeant would have been insane, but it's not really needed. Oh my goodness, Unnatural Power would have been so crazy. Defense 8. Defense 8, Power 7. Give me Plated Barding. That's gonna be it on that, I think. Could have gone for hand weapon and shield on the Deepwood Riders, but it's not really that necessary. And again, armor plating on all of the chariots would have been nice, but I think an extra unit of archers is actually not a bad thing to have. We have so much shooting already that, like, having even more of it is actually still helpful. Some rogue wizards, eh? Alright, give me a magic item for my Treeant. Let's make him even more insane. Oh man, okay, so the captain on Griffin is gonna go right here. Rogue wizards. I don't know what to think about that. Treeant there. Chariot here. Where's our beefy boy? Here we go. Beefy boy can go there. Dryads. Chariot. Let's move everything over slightly. So we can get these riders right there. Give them some room to maneuver here. That is... okay, that's a lot of wizards. Fireball, Shadow Bolt, Radiant Shield. Okay, so there's no guns, it's just ranged attack spells. And our Treeant can certainly tank all of those for us, especially with cover. I'm gonna hang on to my healing just for now. 3-up saves, rerollable. Ooh, we actually take a wound. Okay. Fireball, pretty badass. We know this. It is known. Captain is well out of position here. I'd like to move while still leaving room for the chariots to come through, which I managed. Done. I would have preferred a wizard on a griffin, but you know what? It's fine. The captain on griffin is fine. It's a good unit for real. The guns are helpful for our overall strategy of skirmish with guns to win. I don't think there's room, but I'm just gonna go this way because it's faster. I think I'm okay with taking this fight. Ooh, unless we can just kill the griffin. I mean, it's certainly possible. Okay, now it's less possible. Two ups to hit. Okay, we get another wound. Tell you what. We hit one. Oh, we got that griffin. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Let's mainline the foot knights, I think. Our ranged attacks. Next 3 ups to hit. The foot knights are a little bit harder to deal with than the swordsmen. They're just defense 5 versus 4. They're also skill 4, which means that they're better at melee combat, and I just want to, you know, reduce the damage that I can possibly take. And they get the same save, so it's not like it's any worse for us in any way. Oh, I shouldn't have put the riders there. Whoops. I wanted these chariots to get around the side, but you know what? It's okay. It's 3 ups. They make all their saves. Okay, that's fine. Not a big deal. I'd rather not go into combat with... I guess they are power 3 rerollable saves. That's a lot of attacks. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 13 attacks at power 3. And it's skill 4. Oh yeah, I forgot I got prowess. 4 ups to hit. I mean, we're probably gonna fail some of the... I'm just going in. I don't want to get firewalled again. I'm more okay with the re-rollable 2-up saves. Give me a potion of power here. What is that? Hex of Ruin? Fuck. That's really bad. Our Treeant might be absolutely fucked this turn. Introduce fall, extra movement on our infantry. May be helpful. Bows have no targets. I do need to get these horses out of the way. Hey, can we just get behind you? Yeah, we absolutely can. And we will. I didn't realize this wizard had Hex of Ruin. I just saw Shadow Bolt and I was like, oh, okay. Whoops. Certainly problematic for me. It's alright though. We're just gonna shoot the absolute fuck out of them. Rear and side charge them at once. Wow, that's a very fast unit. 11 inches? 11 inches with the Hunter's Call is crazy, bro. Oops. Okay, here's the deal. I think we're letting the captain side charge this so that it will duel the wizard and reduce the overall damage that we are taking. Can we fire our gun? Yes, we can. Very nice. Meanwhile, move that around to the back. Now, I think I can draw a line of sight here. Yeah, through this, and then we can side charge there, and then side charge on both sides. That seems like it might work really well. I am pretty nervous about this. Okay, luckily they whiff their attacks, which is great. We win by 1. They don't break, but that's fine. I'm totally okay with that. Oh, that's interesting. So, Hex of Ruin is now lasting until the beginning of the turn. That's very good to know. Okay, and then you charge the side. And then you charge that side. And then you charge... What? Ah. Well, it's fine. Okay. Totally fine with this. Maybe if we cut the angle here a bit, we might be able to get a rear charge. Doesn't look like it. No, that's still a side charge for sure. So we'll just put this here. Yeah, that's better. And I don't know what to do with anyone else, so I'm just gonna skip phase. Oh, I should have regenerated myself. Durr. Wow. Crushed. Absolutely crushed. Not used to having a healing spell. Chip saves. Dude, the Griffin getting the heavy armor was definitely worth it. Oh my god. Destroyed. Utterly annihilated. Woo, boy. Certainly +1 attack. Hell yeah. Give me looting. Oh, man. Give me looting. Random mutation can potentially be very, very bad. Okay, now we have plus 50% unit replenishment. Now we can start taking dryads. Look at that. 10 dryads. That's a nasty unit. Give me max unit size. We'll go up to 11 dudes. But for now... Oh, I guess we've got a little while before we can get to a shop, so... We'll take money on most things, but we'll start getting some riders. Because they do have bows. Heartseeker. +1 to hit rolls. Very good. With 6 skill, that means I'm hitting on 2s every time. So I have to pee. I'm going to click on the battle, and then I gotta pee. I'll be right back. 2 seconds, guys. And oh no, our dryads didn't get spread out. Life hack for you guys. Just gonna end task on the old soul there. Gonna go back in, and then we're gonna widen out our unit. I think we should be good on all of the other units. It's just going to be the dryads that need to be widened out. I guess technically the archers, we probably want to do it too. Oh, never mind, because they don't have a 3rd rank at all. And then they make 1 attack. Okay. Army view. Yeah, the Deepwood riders are already widened out. There we go. Get the dryads widened out there. Pretty good. Into a battle here. Abyssal Raiders. So we don't have to worry about guns at all. That's nice. Turn you. Let's put the Treeant on the far left flank, and then this Deepwood chariot will be like that. We have a big line of chariots on one flank. That's so funny. Give me 1 extra fast unit here, and then that, and then we want dryads in the center. Deepwood archers can go through woods, so they will. we have? Abyssal Champion on a chariot, 5 dogs, 15 warriors, 6 Abyssal Knights. Okay. That Abyssal Chariot is really tanky. It's very hard to kill. Tell you what's easy to kill, though. Bunch of fucking dogs. Yep. That's what I expected. Yeah. Let me see here. I can probably just completely troll this with my flyer for the entire game. I can probably just troll both of these units, honestly, with my flyer. And then everything else can go deal with the other crap that's... that I have to deal... Okay, the Treeant is gonna have to, like, do some shenanigans, but everyone else can just kind of, like, shuffle on over. Fire off some shots here. Oh, we miss. Hunter's bow. Nice. Get a wound. It's helpful. No rear charging this turn. We're actually also very close to being charged by those warriors on our archers. Okay, let's try the long rifles on these Abyssal Knights. Aw, dude, no, it kept the wound. Okay, cool. I was like, I forgot. Okay. In the flank here. In the rear with the gear, as they say. In the flank with the gank. Gank and spank. Field save. Oh, we get a wound. That's nice. Okay, you need to get out of charge range. There we go. That'll do it. Dryads. How are we doing on you? Okay, you need to go left. You need to go left and behind slightly. There we go, that'll do it. You fire off your bow. Miss everything, okay. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's a pretty good spot for you. You do the same. Make your save. Okay, just hide behind the woods. And they shouldn't be able to see you anymore. We certainly want to skip charges. I'm not charging anything this turn. So our ultimate goal is to put the Treeant into the side arc of the Abyssal Warriors while rear charging them with something. I mean, the Captain on Griffin is also like a pretty good unit to do that with because it has 6 wounds and 6 defense. Fire off at the doggos again, please. These guys need skill 5 ASAP. That is not where I expected you to turn. So the problem with rear charging this unit with this is that the champion is going to pop demonic possession and absolutely massacre me. So I think what we might do is we'll also put a chariot into it. And hopefully we can one-round them. And, I mean, worst case scenario is that probably we have a griffin without a captain on it. Which is not the worst thing in the world. Let me just go ahead and turn around. I don't need to get fancy with it. Yeah, give me the 3-up hits on that. You get another one. It's not bad. It's definitely helpful. And the warriors move up. Okay, that's not an opportune movement for me, unfortunately. We can fire off our bows here. Of course, they make all their saves. Why wouldn't they? Okay, we actually don't need to charge anything into this turn. Oh, we do actually. Never mind. My archers foolishly got in their area. We have a rear charge here into the Abyssal Knights, and they'll be making 4-up saves against us. I think we send this chariot over around behind the Chaos Warriors. And then I'm going to put the Deepwood Noble into the side of the Abyssal Knights. And we're going to charge them from 3 sides simultaneously. It will cause us to take more hits back. And they are at power 4. But that's still only 3-up saves, which is not too bad. I hope that's a side charge. It looks like one, but it might not be. Okay, there we go. That should be a side charge now for sure. I think we want this guy. Fire on the warriors. Man, those warriors are just tough as nails, dude. They just don't go down. Meanwhile, the dryads we want to put into the side so that they can flanking charge the Abyssal Warriors. And we're going to intercept here and then charge. Intercept. Charge and charge. Confirm charges. Many horns do be a-blowin'. We can do our bows. Three ups. Ooh! Good shots that time. Finally got some of these sons of guns. Fire up on those warriors. One. Run away. Okay. Far from ideal, but they're not threatening anyone else. So we can just, like, run away. Just gonna run away all the way. We haven't taken any wounds, have we? Okay. Cool. And then I think what I'll do here is side charge him in there. And then this is going to Fire off bows on that. Nice, we get 2 more. And rear charge into these Abyssal Warriors here. Fire off on you. We miss. Very unfortunate. We need to turn a little bit. We're certainly in the side arc. There we go. Charge them from 3 sides. Again, we're going to be taking some hits back, but we've got 6 wounds and we have the ability to heal, so we should be okay. We don't need that. We don't need Hunter's Call. So we're good. Can we make our save? Win by 2, we lock. Abyssal Chariot's on 2 wounds. Wow, that chariot absolutely blasted them. Nice, okay, we finally got him. Okay. No, you are getting charged from 3 sides, friend. Confirming my charges. This unit's about to get shot by a lot of stuff. Okay, this is great. The Dryads can go inside. For that, though, let's dedicate our fire into them. Okay, this one we definitely want on the side as well. This should go into side arc because it is very tanky. Still only making 3-up saves against it, actually. Okay, and then it's probably the noble into the rear, right? We want the noble in the rear because it gets extra attacks, and we can maybe break the unit. Bows miss. His prow, Hunter's bow hits. No wounds. Go in like so. 3-up hits. Nice, we got most of them. Okay, couple Chaos Warriors down. And finally the Dryads are going to set up for a side charge here. I'll pop my Potion of Power. And this unit is bigger, so I'm going to use Inspire Valor to try and break them. The other unit of Chaos Warriors will be making less attacks, I think. Okay, we finally got the Chariot down. Our Deepwood Chariot is pretty hurt. On 2s. Wow, missing 3? 3 out of 6 attacks on 2s is pretty insane. Okay, the Abyssal Warriors definitely should rout this time and be destroyed. Perfect. You'll love to see it. Okay, that chariot is really badly injured. This one will heal its wounds back. Firm charges. Elder will regrowth this chariot. That one's damaged badly. Perfect. Back to full health. Now my defense 7 dude can go in the front if these guys refuse to break. Nice. Very nice. We lose a wound off of the chariot. We don't lose any wounds off of the Dryads. Winning by 10. We auto-succeed on the route test, or they auto-fail on the route test, I should say, and we win. It's a beautiful victory. Ooh, quick level up on the captain here. Let's see what we can get on you. Income isn't really going to be that helpful. Then again, neither is wounds. So, I mean, I guess give me a little bit of extra money. It's about as good as the looting bonus. Give me extra wounds on my defense 6 chariot. Yeah, that sounds pretty darn good. Extra attack. My skill 5 chariot. Extra attack. And 7 attack chariots on the charge. Crazy. 7. All the chariots making 7 attacks is pretty disgusting. Okay, give me 2 horses. Money. Money, 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 money. I don't think I need more dryads right now. What I need is more money. So that we can get some extra upgrades in the shop. And we don't really need to recover any wounds at all. This is spread out, this is spread out. So we're gonna go event. Although the extra experience might have been great. Serious altar covered in eldritch runes. Ask for a favor, but at what cost? If we roll a 1 before we get a 6 on this die, it'll be very bad. And then we do it on the dryads. Nice. Okay, we lose 1 dryad. We get the dark gift on them, and they are now disgustingly powerful. Power 6 on the charge with 2 attacks each, which means we need to widen them out as much as possible, because they now are making 2 attacks with the front rank only. Dark Gift is a pretty decent event. It can give you some pretty big gains. Shadowmaster Itch. I really don't love that name. It makes me feel itchy. 7 wound, defense 6 chariot. I mean, it's pretty close to being as tanky as the Elder. That's pretty funny. Okay, let me turn that way. This other Deepwood chariot has to go on this side. Give me the noble on the far flank here. These guys on the flank. One of these on the flank. That. And then you can sort of be in the middle. Dryads will be on this side, and then archers and long rifles back so that they can select their targets. Okay, we need those long rifles dead as soon as possible. My Treeant is more likely to take those wounds relatively well than anyone else, so I'm going to do this. I'm still not in the cover? Okay. Fuck you then. Get out of here, long rifles. I don't want you. Nobody likes you. Get fucked. On longbows. Show me what you got, longbows. 4 ups to hit. Okay, we get 1 long rifle down and a wound on another. That's not terrible. Yeah, nice. 3 up save. We're good. Let's not go with that yet. I will shoot at the rifles. Let's go with the tanky chariot first. What? Shoot. Yes, there we go. Ah! Misses. Nice. I guess dryads move up. too many of these bastards. Brace of pistols. Nice, okay, we get another long rifle off the board. Shadow bolt on my tanky chariot. Oh, my tanky chariot didn't take that so well. Ouch. Damn, dude. That hurt a lot. Okay. Legionnaires, skulkers. I'm gonna get right next to the bows. So I'm gonna side charge the alphas. I'm gonna shoot the long rifles. Didn't work. Fuck. And I'm gonna hope that I'm out of the skulkers. The captain's probably in the skulkers. That's really bad, actually. So I'm gonna just distract the Ratkin monstrosity, but I think I just got charged by skulkers, unfortunately. I need to go with something on this side here. I think it's going to be the chariot. Fire off your bow. Doesn't work. Oh, thank goodness. That's really good for me, actually. I can charge into the long rifles now. That would be really, really solid for me. Fire off at that thing. We get a wound. Okay, finally it moves up. Our noble will fire off the longbow at that thing. Get rid of the long rifles. Good. Long rifles are gone. Let's try and get a legionary. We get a legionary. That's nice. And we can side charge the monstrosity with our noble. I guess going for legionaries is better than nothing. They are annoying. They're going to have to get dealt with eventually. What I'm wondering is, should we just let the alphas charge us? We're still making 3 up re-rollable saves against them. We're going to get hit with 3, 6, 9. We're going to hit 12 attacks against us. They hit 6 on average. And then we make 3 up re-rollable saves. I think we'll be fine. Because if we side charge, we still get hit by 6 attacks. And we're making 4 up saves instead of 3 up rerollable ones. And then this can like bait these two to come just a little bit closer and then turn around and run away while shooting them with bows. Okay, noble in here. We have the mobility. I do think we want to get rid of this Ratkin Flamer, though, so I'm going to charge there. And then that should bait that to turn, and then we can side and rear charge the Legionaries. Because I don't want to get hit by freaking Flamers, dude. The Ratkin flamers are like super deadly. They are not messing around. Not in the least. I think this is a potion of power moment. We gotta win combat so that we can route them. It's exactly what I anticipated happening. Does Hunter's Call actually help us here? I think it does a little bit. There's no multi-wound models to shoot. Let's get rid of legionaries. Oh, we can't shoot legionaries? Okay. We'll shoot skulkers. Skulkers are also dangerous. Okay, moving around that side. That's kind of the last thing I expected. Gonna force a movement here. What? That's highly unexpected. That's very weird. Got some bows. Cool. I'm not gonna... Oh, maybe I should have committed. The Ratkin monstrosity is a different beast than the Ratkin alphas. That's 4-up saves, which is much, much worse. Three ups. Oh, that's a lot of dice. Gonna go here. Make your saves. Fire off here again. We get another one. And this is going to start trying to get around to the rear of all of those units. We can't get... Oh, wow. We might be able to get a side charge here. Not quite. Hang on. We might be able to do it. 7.5. Then we turn. 0.7. Okay, that's line of sight. And it looks like a side charge. It's going to be tight, though. Regardless, we're going to rear charge the unit with the chariot. I guess we're going real nice and close to get those 3-ups to hit. I'll go on the bigger unit, try and soften them up a bit. Okay, yeah, we only take 1 wound. Win by 2. They rout. And then we're getting charged by the Ratkin monstrosity. I might run from that fight, because that's a serious threat. That thing is not messing around. We can also easily rear charge it with the captain and not have to take any damage from it. Oh! Ouch! Dude, we got rocked. Okay, we're gonna have to side charge that monstrosity with the Deepwood Riders. Wow. We draw with rats with a chariot? Oh, we got hexed. Yeah, he hit us with Hex of Ruin. Let's do that. And I am gonna flee here. I don't want to get charged by that. That's too much damage. Side charge there. Intercept. Side charge. Beautiful. Perfect. And our elder should be able to rally no problem here. Should not be an issue. I don't know if you guys can hear that noise, but it is very loud. Something's very loud outside, and I don't know what it is. Okay, we're going to fire off that and then run away. We are as fast or faster than every model in their army, so yeah, they can't charge us. Perfect. Two hits. Oh, we reroll the ones. That's right. Very nice. Okay, we get 2 wounds off. That should soften it enough that the captain can just really give them the business. Let me fire off the brace of pistols at these legionaries because they need to get taken care of as well. Oh, hang on. Captain. Oh, no. Oh, it's fine. We just moved where we're out of their charge arc. Perfect. Totally acceptable here. Okay. This chariot needs to get out of the charge arc of the skulkers. We get 2 skulkers. We're going to run over here. We don't need to run that far, actually. Run like this. Just gonna do like 5.1. And then turn? Yeah, that's perfect. Oh boy. Oh! Dude, we didn't kill it? Oh man, that Ratkin monstrosity is an absolute terror. It's gonna rip my unit apart. We're making 6-up saves. I should have moved to charge it with the chariot. God damn, that is horrifying. Yeah, get out of here. Stupid fucking warlock. Okay, the dryads can finish him off. You rear charge that. Definitely don't want to side charge. Want to deny him attacks at all costs. Oh, fuck you. Okay. I will flee with the chariot. Rally. We do indeed rally. We Sir Walter rally. Give me Inspire Valor to force these fucking assholes to flee. We shoot the bow. Nice. Skulker's down. Let me get ready to rear charge this fucking monstrosity because these Deepwood Riders are probably not winning combat with power 3. It's making 2-up saves, we're making 6-ups. And it has 6 attacks. Luckily it doesn't frenzy, but god damn, dude. It's problematic for real. I'm gonna fire these bows at the chieftain's unit. Try and thin out the legionaries. Because... hang on. Oops. I'm gonna set up to either side charge these or rear charge these. Depending on what's going on. Because if these flamers go down, then we're getting charged. Which is not great. I mean, 10 attacks, even if I'm making 2-up saves, is pretty bad. think there's a spot here where I could go and be able to see... No. This is getting rear charge probably anyways. I'm gonna set up to charge this if it what? Oh, no. If it somehow sticks. Okay, regrowth time. I should have put it. Oh, I couldn't put it on something last time. I was gonna say I should have put it on my injured chariot so that it would hold, but that did not happen. Okay, archers can absolutely go like this. Nice. Let me fire these off. Might be able to just kill them. Okay, they're mostly dead. To blave, which of course means to bluff. There's one for the real nerds out there. Good old Princess Bride. Oh! Crushing. Absolutely crushing. Disgusting. Okay, we don't... Okay, but they do run. Unfortunately, our combat score is not good enough to rout the other monstrosity. This time it was, though. The +1 was actually relevant for that combat specifically. I'm gonna side charge these, rear charge you, and then the legionaries are gonna be a problem, but I think I can handle them. I think I'm gonna go for the flamers. Rally? I don't know where I want to go yet. Fire off those. Okay, we get rid of them. So as long as we kill these units that we're in combat with, they rout this turn, I'm pretty sure. However, just to ensure that we are in good hands here. Hey, can we like get behind them? Oh, we can too. Oh, I think it's not quite there. Oh, it is quite there. Damn, dude, flyers are so insanely powerful. I don't want to have to charge them, but I want to have the option of locking them in place if need be. Any injured... Oh yeah, we can recover some of our lost riders. This seems good. There's nothing for the bow to shoot. Dryads are never going to make it over to that side, so we'll send them here and maybe we can help against the monstrosity. Okay, that's only down 1 wound, so it'll recover that wound. Nice! We got the monstrosity down finally. Crush the flamers. Boom. We got it. Elite fight complete. Elite complete. Losing a full chariot kind of sucks ass, but it's not that bad. I feel like extra attack is probably more helpful. He's pretty damn, like, nearly invincible. Again, +1 attack here is definitely very helpful. Extra models for more shots, or reroll. Give me reroll ones. I'm gonna take dryads, money. I need the wounds back on that one. 611 gold. Ooh. Okay, we could try out some stag riders. I think that these things are quite good. They make like 3 attacks each on the charge because of horns. They're basically like mini chariots, which is kind of interesting. I guess plus my move speed. They're going to be very fast. Stag riders, just banners, huh? Okay. This is the last shop. We need to make it count. Captain doesn't really have anything useful. Unnatural power is insanely good. Okay, we're gonna take that. And then -1 to target's damage save is really strong. I think it's just armor plating on all of our chariots, honestly. Very powerful. Super useful. And then hand weapons and shields on the Deepwood Riders, so they're defense 4 now. Do we even need to recover any wounds? It's like one dude on a couple of things. Will we get a level up on anything? We'll get level ups on the Noble, the Chariot, the Rifles, the Dryads, and the Deepwood Riders. I think the tent is actually the best. It's guaranteed benefit. With Deepwood Riders, skill, absolutely. Happy to have it. 2-up hits on our bows is really good. This doesn't help, but skill will. All of this is useless. I'll take discipline. Extra movement speed is probably better than the extra range. All useless. Give me wound. I might get into a duel with someone. 2 seconds. 3. A lovely drink. Fantastic hydration. Let me check the comments here. Sometimes YouTube resets this. Thank you everyone for watching so far, by the way. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so that I know that you want me to make more of this. I thought they added unit graphics. They did, Dr. Onishi. If you zoom in, it shows the units. And they look pretty good. I mean, look at them dryad titties. Pretty cool, right? Are some of the dryads male? That's interesting. This definitely looks more masculine, like this model. A little bit beefier. We've got the stag riders with their horns. So they're not quite as strong as lances in terms of like power, but they do have power 4 base, and like these guys are fast and hit really hard. They're very powerful, like glass cannons. 3 attacks each is serious business. Our Deepwood Chariot, and then we got the Captain and Griffin here. I really like the Griffin model, by the way. I think it's very cool. The reason why I like, you can turn it on to make it so that it always shows the models, but I don't do that because models overhang the base and obscure it, making it harder to tell when you're in or out of charge range. Okay, hang on. We definitely need the archers right here, and the rifles beside them. Rifles have longer range, so I'll put them there. Give me Treeant Elder on the left flank here. Tanky Chariot on the right. This Deepwood Chariot we'll put on that flank. Dryads up the center. Deepwood Riders on this right flank as well. And I'll tell you why. It's because I can shoot whatever's over here and try and get it to just leave me alone. And chariots in the center. I guess chariots are my, like, super tanky chaff. Oh my god. There's a dragon and 2 chariots, and the left flank is, of course, completely pointless. Like, I could have sent anything over there and it would have been fine. Okay. I have no chance of killing the dragon outright with the long rifles, but we've got a pretty decent chance of doing a large amount of wounds to it. So I'm going to fire them off at the dragon. We get 2 hits. No wounds. Okay, that's very disappointing. I probably should have gone on the chariot. It does have 1,000 mouths, which is not an insignificant amount of damage. Firing off the bows, trying to soften up these big warrior blocks. The difficulty that we are on is not significant. So I knew we were going to win this, I just wanted to check it out. 12 Ibis warriors is pretty significant though, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, the bows. Fire off on the Goatman Shaman for me, please. Yeah, we can probably get that Goatman Shaman down. Okay, I can't not get charged, unfortunately. Three ups. Nice. That's all I needed. This is unfortunate. Well, it's about time for me to be hitting the old trail. Fuck. We're gonna get frontally charged by a chariot. I can't possibly get out of the dragon's charge arc, so I might as well just do that. And then I guess we can put the chariot in as chaff against the dragon. We'll just try and block it up for a turn, and then the captain can finish it off. With a strong suspicion that the tree general will either be banned from 500 points or will break ranked. Yeah, I hard agree on that. I think that it's too strong. Especially because you can, right now, you can give it, what is the... You can give it this unnatural power and make it defense 8 and power 7. It's broken as sin. You could make a defense 8 giant, so it makes 4-up saves against cannons. Which is just absolutely nuts. And then it can heal itself. It's thoroughly broken, for sure. Like, it's definitely not balanced in the least. Then again, I mean, like, in Warhammer Fantasy, you do have models like that. Like, it would not be out of order, and you can take both him and the roll tree. Yeah, exactly. That's actually the real problem at 500 points, because right now, I think it was. I'm trying to remember. I think we're just going to send the tree directly into these Abyssal Knights. I don't care about taking, what, 10 attacks at power 4, re-rolling 2-up saves. Not a significant threat to me. Because we have the noble to put them off there. I had no idea the chariot was doing that. The fuck? You'd have to increase the size of rank battles. See, that's actually what I would like to see. I think ranked battles should be 750. That's just my personal opinion, though. That's just like my opinion, man. Dave's not here, man. Okay, we're gonna start sending the Stag Riders up. These can't block the line of sight to the Abyssal Knights. And then I guess the tankier Deepwood chariot can go deal with their chariot. I'm gonna send this up as well. Start getting into a flanking position. They're both making 3-up saves. Luchas, there have been significant amounts of tournaments at 750 points. And for the most part, I don't know, like, how balanced or how imbalanced it is. How is it possible that I can see him but he can't see me? That's so weird. Both Fantasy Battle 40k such models are usually used for larger formats. Well, okay. I understand they're usually used in larger formats, but this isn't a Baneblade, okay? This isn't an Armor 14 all around, you know, only las cannons can hurt it type of unit. This is something that is very resilient to all forms of attack, other than like cannons. But oh man, I didn't realize he had line of sight on me. That's embarrassing. Sure. Charge my chariot. Intercept, and then charge in the front. I think we're just gonna smash the fuck out of this dragon. My D6 Deepwood chariot should be able to handle the attacks back. It's not like a Wraith Knight. It's not even close. It's literally a Wraith Lord, right? Like, it's possible for infantry to drag it down eventually. It's just very, very difficult for them to do so without, like, heavy weapons support. Oh yeah, I forgot to charge over here. Whoops. I agree that it's going to absolutely imbalance the game. 100%. Like, there's no question about that. The question is, if anything, how much will it imbalance it by? I think Hunter's Call might be useful this turn. So the thing that you have to understand about this game, at least in my opinion, is that there is no equivalent to a Wraith Knight in Soul. And I think there are things like that in as one round of You Can't Hurt Me. That is very true. I think that ability should probably be removed if they are going to actually like introduce this into ranked, because that's too strong. Even if it can't charge the next turn, it doesn't actually matter because it's so like it doesn't care about that at all. Like not even a little bit. Get rid of these Abyssal Warriors maybe. Nice. Are most PvP battles just resolved in one decisive turn? I guess that's true. I usually find that things kind of... I don't know if it's necessarily is resolved in one turn. Usually it's a lot of back and forth, in my opinion. I think that this can charge the Ibex Warriors. What do you guys think? Think that's possible? And then you can just squeeze in here. At 750 to 1000, there's a lot of back and forth. Okay. It's an interesting take. At 500, it's usually like, can I get a cannon shot on the enemy's giant or, I don't know, whatever, Ratkin monstrosity. Whatever other unit you can think of. That's like really big and tough. Can I get a good cannon shot and kill a troll this turn? Is like one like major determining factor on that kind of stuff. I cannot charge the Ibex Warriors. Okay, good to know. I will charge the Goatman Warriors though. And then you go on the Abyssal Knights and keep them running. Do we side charge the Warriors with the Captain? I don't think they'll break. They have too many rank bonuses and shit. I think we just hold it in reserve and we can make some gunshots with them. And the Ibex Warriors are going to get displaced. Oh my goodness, they're going to give me a rear charge? Good lord, okay. Hang on, let me rally with that first. See where some other things are going and what they're doing. Continue firing at the Abyssal Warriors, please. They're stuck, okay. Good to know. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. At 500, you don't really have resources to recover. That's true. Certainly is true. Come on, man. Good freaking chariot. Die. Alright. Alright, I'll charge your chariot then. Let me just go charge your freaking chariot, bro. How's this chariot doing? We're gonna regrowth this chariot so that it doesn't die. Done. Captain, start softening up this unit of warriors. Apparently not effective. Rear charge this unit of warriors for me, please. Actually, maybe rear charge the goatmen warriors. Or side charge them if the stag riders don't break them. What do we got? We make most of our saves against that. Okay, the dragon is dead. It's a beautiful thing. I am pretty stuck there, though. With my one. Oh, blocked me. Okay, but this is a stag guy, but they should just break and run. They do, in fact, break and run. And the Abyssal Knights should run as well. Ooh, that's really bad. Oh well. It's fine. I can fight in combat there for a little while without having any problems. Now let's charge here. We're gonna charge there. I will side charge and intercept, and then we're locking them in combat there. That's fine. Abyssal warriors go away. I don't like you. Oh, that's funny. We weren't able to fit our base, so it just canceled the charge. Hey, we got his ass. Oh, you'll love to see it. Okay, we're gonna make these guys break this turn. I think we fire on these. Okay. Helpful. Certainly helpful. Can't shoot anything with that. Nothing meaningful to recover with regrowth. I think having the tree get spells is kind of nuts. Like, regrowth is not a bad spell. There's also significant changes coming to the way that spellcasters work in general. They're all going to always have 2 spells now, and their cost is set. Okay, this is bad. We're gonna have to just like frontally charge this unit, unfortunately. This is real bad news for us. Actually, I'd rather lose the chariot, I think. And the chariot's less likely to just get absolutely plastered by the warriors, so I'm more comfortable with that. If the goats run away. The very week this thing releases onto main branch, Reston will reorganize his campaign army, and it's even thematically fitting given Treeant General. That's true. Depending on how it's released, like the state that it's released in, I might ban it. Because it's like... it's insanely good. This thing is stupidly powerful. Also, I might have to reorganize how the entire system works, because they're gonna change spells in a pretty significant fashion. I guess charge these in. Yeah, and then we counter charge there. You side charge that. You rear charge them. Everything else is fine. Very good. Nice. Get out of here. And these Goatman warriors are not long for this world, I don't think. Ho! Not even a single rank bonus shall be had this day. You fools! You bumbling boobs! We miss. Oh, I missed. Another shot, please. Another dead Goatman warrior. Very nice. Get greater regrowth on you, because you are the most likely thing to die in this series of combats, I think. Can't believe that those knights haven't done a single wound to us. Nor have we done one to them. Rumbling map editor would be much more appreciated than spellcaster rework. Yeah, like, so would unit editor, in my opinion. I'd much rather have a unit editor than a spellcaster rework. Spellcasters work just fine right now. The rework that is being proposed is each caster will get a cantrip and a major spell. And it's really hard to define what is a cantrip and what is a major spell. Because if you think about it oh, sorry. You think about it. I think one of the cantrips was like the ice one, the one that makes you less likely to take wounds. Like you reroll all successful hits and saves, or something like that. Or sorry, all failed saves and all successful hits, I think is what it does. Since it would undermine the main monetization mechanism. I don't think that... How can I put this? The main reason why people would want to purchase the units is to play them in ranked and to play them in campaign. And the unit editor would only be for custom games. So you couldn't do either of those things with a unit editor, as long as it was implemented in that fashion. Which would be completely fair to me, since it is the way that the developer is making money off of it, and he definitely does a lot of great work for this community, even though it is fairly small. I very much appreciate what he has done. Look at this. Look at this no nose having motherfucker, like. Unlocked. What's the next unit? Let's look through here. Is old Swift Arrow absolute dog water? Terrible. 54 for the Treeant is actually also pretty bad. Here we go. 49 on the on the Ratkin gunners is pretty decent. 51 on the chariot, 57 on this chariot. This is what I'm talking. 71. Okay, no, this was the short bows doing a lot of short bowing, but like these chariots, not only did they do lots of damage, not only did they tank for us and flank around behind people, and you know get side and rear charges, and have bows. They are just incredible, man. Chariots are so incredibly good. Anyone who doesn't think that chariots are really powerful is dumb, in my opinion. I think that they're dumb. Oh, we can't even get the Treeant yet. We have to complete another campaign. Okay, very cool. I just want to show you guys the other units very quickly. We can go to Army Builder. I'll show you the Ancient Toad, Radiant Shield, Divine Favor, Ancient Knowledge, restore all used spell charges. What kind of... Oh, he can only get infantry? Okay. That's pretty significant. Only being able to take Saurians definitely limits his options overall. But that doesn't necessarily make him bad. And then, who's the other unit again? We have Ratkin, right. Ratkin are getting the Infiltrator. And he can take pretty much any unit. But he has a couple of very cool abilities. So Deadly Strike, he gets multi-wound attacks once per game. Swift, obviously, and then enemies reroll 6s on damage saves, which is really, really strong. Really, like, poisoned attacks is super powerful. 2-hand attacks means he's making 4 attacks on each combat phase. And then the commander is hidden from your opponent until engaged in combat or damaged. I don't know how this works in PvP, but it is potentially very powerful. Because this is a crazy character assassin. If you give him, like, I don't know, yeah, give him, like, True Strike. I mean, that's going to be pretty expensive, but... even just, like, Flame Tongue, like, for the extra power, and then, like, I don't know. Unnatural Power, maybe? Infiltrator gets lethal wounds. Did they also change Ratkin Chieftain? I don't think so. I think Ratkin Chieftain... Oh, did they? Oh, they did. He has a new ability. Retinue gets +2 movement speed and rerolls miss attack rolls for 1 turn. It loses 1 model. Oh! He executes one of his retinue and everyone else gets stronger. That's so funny. This is actually insane, because +2 movement on Ratkin means, like, speed 11. You know, you're like more than half the speed of a fast cavalry unit, and you can get into some pretty interesting spots by using that. Also, rerolling all attacks on legionaries is crazy strong, dude. I mean, this is obviously like a, you know, you bring like 13 legionaries with this bastard, and he just cranks them into the freaking ceiling. Actually, you would bring like probably, I don't know, 15 or something like that, so that you can lose a model to shooting and then lose a model to your cruel motivation and still have full attacks. That's nuts. That's super powerful. This is a really good ability. You bring 14? I mean, this is fine. I'd probably want to hedge my bets a little bit more even. Honestly, so like in a 500 point list, let's you know, get this out of here. Get rid of the Infiltrator. In a 500 point Ratkin list, this is going to be your center anvil unit. This is going to be the only anvil unit that you really need to bring. And then you're going to bring something to, I mean, I'm probably seeing, like, I don't know, 2 Ratkin long rifles, you know, three or 4 guys each in those units. And then, I don't know, something fast to flank. People seem to really like the Ratkin swarms. I think that they're pretty crap, but I mean, they do make a lot of attacks, and they are pretty darn cheap, and they're reasonably hard to kill. These big swarms of little dudes. Oh, we still need a battle line unit. Give me the I don't know, Ratkin maybe you take a second unit of legionaries or something, I don't know. Get rid of some long rifles. Something like that. Then you can bring some more legionaries in this unit. I mean, that looks pretty reasonably decent. I don't think it's game breaking or anything like that, but that's an okay 500 point list, I would say. Like, legionaries are pretty hard to shift. They're solid little infantrymen for their price. Just bring lots of bodies, basically. And then you can use long rifles to shoot out cavalry and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Very much appreciated. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that really good stuff. Helps out the channel immensely. Thank you so much for 2,800 subscribers. Crazy, crazy number. I never thought I would reach that many. And, yeah, we'll see you again real soon. That's going to be the stream.